Good day, everyone. Today, I will discuss the article number 6, Obligation of Stakeholders in Tourism Development. Obligation of stakeholders in tourism development. Tourism professionals have an obligation to provide tourists with objective and honest information on their places of destination and on the conditions of travel, hospitality, and stays. This should ensure that the contractual clauses proposed to their customer and readily understandable as the nature, price, and quality of the services. They commit themselves to the providing and financial compensation payable by them in the event of an unilateral breach of contract on their part. For tourism to be sustainable, all stakeholders must be involved. Freeman in 1984 defined stakeholders as any group or individual who can affect is affected by the achievement or the organization objectives. For many stakeholders who play roles in tourism development, according to Joel Goldner and Ritchie, 2005, are the tourists that business providing tourists goods and services, which is entrepreneur, the government of the host community, or area and the host community. That is that residents. Each of these stakeholders is critical towards the successful tourism activities. Tourism professional, insofar as it depends on them, should concern in cooperation with the public authorities for the security and safety, accident prevention, health protection, and food safety of those who seek the services. Likewise, this should ensure the existence of suitable system of insurance and assistance. They should accept the reporting obligations prescribed by national regulation and paid for compensation in the event of failure to observe their contractual obligation. Governments have the right and duty, especially in a crisis, to inform their national of the difficulties in circumstances or even the dangers they may encounter during their travel abroad. It is their responsibility, however, issue such as information without presiding in a justified or exaggerated manner the tourism industry of those countries and the interests of their own operators. The contents of travel advisories should therefore be discussed beforehand with the authorities of the host countries and the professional concerned recommendations. A formulated should be strictly prominent to the gravity of the situation encountered and confined to the geographical areas where in the insecurity has arisen, such as advisories should be qualified or cancelled as soon as return to normally permits. The term stakeholders in tourism development includes, according to United Nations World Tourism Organization, the following players: national government, local government with specific competence in tourism matters, tourism establishment and tourism enterprises including their associations, institutions engaged in financing tourism projects, tourism employees, tourism professionals, and tourism consultants, trade unions of tourism employees, tourism education and training center, travelers including business, travelers and visitors, tourism destinations, sites and attraction, local population and host communities of tourism destination through their representatives, other judicial and natural persons having stakes in tourism development, including non-governmental organizations specializing in tourism and directly involved in tourism projects and the supplies of tourism services. The role of stakeholders in tourism development. In order to understand the roles of stakeholders in tourism development, it is important to identify the key stakeholders are that discussion that follows addresses this issue. First is national governments. National governments plays an important role in tourism development. They plan tourism activities at national levels. Planning at national levels require appropriate policies being designed and implemented. National governments' rules include, but not limited to, developing and maintaining infrastructures such as roads, railways, and sports, promoting destination to local and international tourists, and ensuring safety and security of tourists. In 2016, the UK government made an announcement of 40 million investment to deliver new tourism outside London and ease travel around Britain, which is aimed at helping local and international visitors to explore the wealth of tourism opportunities across the country. UK Department of Culture and Media Sports 2016. Next is local governments. Local governments with specific competence in tourism matters also play an important role in tourism development. Local councils promote local tourist attraction, provide infrastructures and services to support tourism and manage the impacts of tourism. They are also in better position to understand unique characteristic of destination and can create an authentic experience.